First of all, thanks for taking the time. It's always a pleasure to talk with you and every single member of your family. But thank you for taking the time.
Of course, Ernesto, of course.
Uh, Something great is coming for your amazing career. Keith Thurman, again, WBC Super Welter title. So, how's the feeling to be part of this great event? Because someone don't understand the importance of Fundora, but Keith Thurman is a very dangerous guy as well. So, define the fight and the feeling.
It's a good feeling. Getting fights like this, I feel like we're doing everything right in our career. Not only are we fighting Keith Thurman, the thing I'm most excited about is that I'm fighting on my first pay-per-view. I'm headlining it on the A side. I fought a pay-per-view with Tim Sue, but I was the B side. I was the guy fighting the champion. But now I am the champion, defending my titles versus the challenger, Keith Thurman. So it's a big opportunity. I'm happy that PBC and Amazon and everybody in boxing is giving me this chance, and very grateful.
So you can tell that maybe your faith and patience, other than your boxing, is your best, let's say, assets.
Course, of course, of course. This is the big thing for me. You know, boxing is has always been the biggest part of my life, and now it's finally showing to everybody as well.
But I was saying that your faith, your patience, in order to be the A side pay-per-view. I mean, the people forget about the efforts. They only see the last minute, but you're always training, like sacrificing everything in order to be here. That's my
Yes,
point.
yes. No, yeah, lots of sacrifices. I remember traveling all over the United States, all over the world, so we can get opportunities like this. My family, my father, my sister, we all sacrificed a lot to get to this position, and now that we're at this position, we're definitely going to take it.
I can remember that. I don't know if it was the first interview that I did to you in LA, or maybe one of the first, but I remember always a guy who looks like terrifying, like, oh my God, he's tall, he's like very serious, but the people who knows you, which is my case, uh, we understand that you are fierce in the ring, but a great human being. So how can you combine the kindness out of the ring and to be one of the fiercest boxings ever?
It's just I don't know. I think being a good person doesn't have to do anything with being a good boxer. You can go in there and during the press conference, shake hands with the fighter, or you could talk crap. But when you get into the ring, you have to do your job. You have to go and punch them in the face, hurt them. But after the fight or before the fight, it's having manners, saying your thank you, saying your please.
Yeah.
Those things are important because boxing's nice. Boxing is seems to be everything to us, but there is more stuff besides boxing. There is things like being a good human being, and you don't have to be a boxer to do that. And I felt like growing up, I was always raised to have good manners and being a good person.
Yeah, definitely. I spoke with your father, which is a very close friend of mine, and I spoke with him regarding this. If you need to choose between a belt as a trainer or be a good father, he mentioned always to be a good father. So, do you believe the influence of your father to be a real family is the best thing that you can show to the world?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, and people have different opinions on it. People don't care for those things. A lot of people don't care for those things, but then there's a lot of people that do care about the good in the world. So it's just it's what people want for themselves. I think respect and honor, all these things are very important to me. I would like just like you asked my dad if you'd be a father, a good father, or a good coach, which would he pick? Just like that for me, I would say I would rather be a good person than a good fighter, because those things are two different levels. Thank goodness I'm both, and thank God I'm both. But if there was a choice, I would have absolutely pick being a good person.
Now let's talk about a fight. You have only one defeat, Keith Thurman as well. So how can you define not only the craziness of Keith Thurman, but for me, it's super danger. I mean, skills. He's brave. He has balls. I mean, how can you describe all this combination of Keith Thurman?
He has the experience. He definitely has the experience. He's been there. He's done that. But I look at Thurman in the ring. I look at Thurman in the ring as just another fighter. Because a lot of these guys that we fought, a lot of these guys are tough, strong fighters. The last guy we fought, Tim Sue, he had balls. I mean, he quit, but I mean, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to be in that ring, especially with us. But you know, I see Thurman as another fighter, great talented fighter. But when I step into the ring with him, I cannot let anything like that get into my mind.
Yeah, definitely. Regarding your soul, your essence, uh, 3 years ago you suffered a loss. It was tough, but you showed to the world that you can be. And I'm gonna mention this in Spanish because you know a little Spanish. El ave fénix. So you born again. So how
Yes,
can you define this new Sebastian Fundora after that fight with Brian Mendoza?
mature. I see maturity. I feel mature, more mature with that loss. There's a saying that says something about once you lose the first time, you don't really have that much pressure no more. Not that I had pressure before, but it does help you mature a little bit more. Look at things a little bit different. You don't have to have that much pressure on you. Like I have to look perfect. I have to do this. I have to do that. So now I feel more relaxed. Know the outcomes of the fights before they even happen. It's like, well, if I do it like this, well, then I'm gonna lose, and if I do it like this, I'm gonna win. So you just focus on what you can do best, and that's what I've been just doing this past 3, 4 fights.
Definitely. If you are not involved in this fight, how can you describe? Let's say that you are not involved in this fight. In my understanding, is a dream come true for you, and it's a great fight. But how can you describe, let's say, as an analyst, Fundora Thurman?
I think it's an explosive fight. You know, there's gonna be a lot of power punches in this fight. There's gonna be a lot of cat and mouse. You know, because they're gonna see Thurman trying to trick Fundora into landing a good shot, or Fundora maybe trying to chase him from moving. But those are just assumptions. They're not for sure because the way I'm coming in is probably going to be different from what you guys usually see, or it'll be the same depending how Thurman comes out. But it's going to be an exciting fight overall.
Definitely. I don't know if you understand that people love your style because it looks that you don't have any reverse. You can use your jab, you can use your distance, but most of the time you use your balls. That's why the people love you.
I think so too. It's exciting. It's good. It's good TV. It's good TV. People want to see boxing. They want to see knockouts. They want to see blood. They want to see people getting hurt, and that's what we do.
Yeah, because again, I'm telling you, you can use your distance, but you use your heart, your ball. I mean, your Mexican blood as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're here to entertain. Just like WWE, you see people getting slammed. In baseball, you see home runs. You want to see get people getting hurt in boxing, and that's something I like to put in boxing.
Definitely, because when you think about your career, there's no Tom and Jerry fights. You're always there. You know, I was surprised with the fight of Lubin. For me, one of the
Mm.
most exciting moments in your career. Remember the fight? I mean, I
And
was there next to you, and I say, "What the heck? What a fight with Lubin!"
yeah, that was a very very exciting fight. I think the fans definitely got their money's worth with that fight. But you know, I feel like with every fight, I mean, not to that extent, but it is an exciting fight for us. Whether it's the blood or the people getting punched in the face, or but you're always gonna get action with Fundora.
Definitely. So we can expect something, let's say, similar with Thurman.
I hope so. I hope so. I can only speak for myself. You know, if I go in there guns blazing or trying to hurt him, and he doesn't, I mean, maybe it'll be an early night, but I hope so.
Yeah. I understand because I mention always, no puedes jugar boxeo, you can play boxing, that if you're a fighter, you're not afraid of nothing. I mean, you're fighting every single time, second of your life in order to be a fighter. So that being said, I heard that Xander Sayas mentioned that maybe you are afraid to fight against him. Now he have the WBO and WBA, and I know that you are fearless. But what can you answer to Xander? Because at some point we're gonna see you guys together in the ring.
Exactly. Well, he's already talking about fighting the IBF champion already for that third fight. I mean, if he wants to come fight us, we'll be ready. We'll be ready. We have Thurman right now. We had Sue at the time for the last time. So, there's business to be made, but we'll be ready for that fight. And we'll easily take those belts from him.
I was trying to remember only one fight that it was personal for you. And I can tell that is business. I mean, sometimes they cross the line, you're gonna be in bad mood, whatever, but you're not taking personally, right? I mean, it's your job.
Nah, it's my job. Exactly. It's my job.
Yeah,
Look at the guy we're fighting right now, Thurman. Look how much
yeah,
he's talking. He talks a lot.
yeah.
And people talk. People talk. That's why we have mouths. That's why we have ears. God gave us that ability to talk. Whether you want to talk bad or talk good, but that's up to you. And it's just part of my job. Part of my job. I'm gonna hear people talk, but at least I get to punch him in the face at the end.
Finally, let me ask you this. When you think about the Fundora family, your father, your sister, and of course you. So I don't know if you realize already that when the time goes by, maybe your grandkids, or maybe when you're not in this world anymore, the people is gonna continue to talk about a very, very successful family like Fundora's. So how's the feeling to have a legacy already?
It's a good feeling, That's what we strive for, to be remembered always. Uh, Whether it's a little impact or a big impact, but it's an honor. It's an honor that we made our stamp in the boxing world at our 20s. There's still lots of things to do, but the fact that we have something already, I'm grateful.
It's always a pleasure to talk with you. I respect you. I admire, and I love you because you are a super nice human being. Please
Thank you,
close.
Nestor.
Thank you very much. Please close with the invitation. We
Oh
don't want
yeah.
to miss the fight. Invite the people.
March 28th, make sure you guys tune in, Amazon Prime Video. And if you can, come over to the MGM Garden Arena. We have a big fight, Fundora versus Thurman, the current champion fighting the former champion. It's going to be a great night of boxing.
Y como siempre digo en español, se puede jugar fútbol, béisbol, básquetbol, ping pong, canicas a la Barbie, pero no puedes jugar boxeo, and you know that. Thank you for the time.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Ernesto.